Today's video is all about C-reactive protein. C-reactive protein is an acute inflammatory protein. It increases in concentration in response to inflammation. Hence, it is called as the positive acute phase protein. The concentration is usually undetectable in the serum, but it increases 1000 times at the site of inflammation. It is primarily synthesized by liver, but also synthesized by macrophages, lymphocytes, endothelial cells, smooth muscles, and adipocytes. C-reactive protein consists of 5 subunits of around 20 kilodalton, each forming a pentamer. Structurally, CRP is seen in two different isoforms. One is native C-reactive protein and the other one is monomeric C-reactive protein. This native C-reactive protein can irreversibly dissociate into 5 monomeric C-reactive protein at the site of inflammation. So the native CRP has increased anti-inflammatory property compared to the monomeric CRP. NCRP activates the classical complement pathway, and it also helps to induce phagocytosis and apoptosis. This picture shows the complement mediated phagocytosis of bacteria. Monomeric CRP plays an important role in chemotaxis and recruitment of circulating leukocytes to the area of inflammation. Monomeric CRP also increases interleukin 8 and monocyte chemoattractant protein 1 production. In general, C-reactive protein plays an important role in inflammatory processes and helps the host to respond to inflammation or infection by helping in complement pathway, inducing apoptosis and phagocytosis, helps to release nitric oxide and production of cytokines, most importantly interleukin 6 and tumor necrosis factor alpha. C-reactive protein can also recognize self from foreign molecules based on pattern recognition. Interleukin 6. This helps to stimulate the hematopoietic progenitor cells, and it also induces the maturation of megakaryocytes and increasing the platelet numbers in the circulation. It also induces the production of acute phase proteins. Interleukin 6 is also the main inducer of CRP gene expression, because interleukin 6, after getting released, it goes to the liver and it makes the liver to produce more C-reactive protein in response to inflammation. That's how important interleukin 6 is. Coming to interleukin 8, it has to do a lot with neutrophil and T cells. So it increases the chemotactic activity of neutrophils, T cells and basophils. It also helps to increase the adhesion of neutrophils to the endothelial cells. Neutrophil adhesion to the endothelial cell is very important because only after it gets attached to the endothelial cell, it can penetrate and reach the area of inflammation and fight the pathogen and restore homeostasis. Coming to interleukin 1, it induces the expression of multiple cytokines and also induces synthesis of acute phase reactants in response to inflammation. Coming to tumor necrosis factor alpha, it is a multifunctional pro-inflammatory cytokine and it is secreted by macrophages. So the tumor necrosis factor alpha helps in cell proliferation, cell differentiation, helps to induce apoptosis, helps in lipid metabolism, and coagulation. Coming to the clinical significance and diagnostic interpretation, C-reactive protein is physiologically increased during pregnancy and as a result of exercise. Pathologically, C-reactive protein can be seen in higher concentration as a result of inflammation. It can be either localized inflammation or generalized inflammation. Usually, C-reactive protein concentration is higher in generalized inflammation comparing the localized inflammation. C-reactive protein is also seen at peak levels in sepsis, systemic inflammatory response syndromes, immune-mediated hemolytic anemia, neoplastic conditions, and congestive heart failure. Samples for estimation of C-reactive protein can be collected in serum separation tubes, heparinized vials, and EDTA vials. C-reactive protein can also be measured from other body fluids such as joint effusions and CSF fluid. Although C-reactive protein is considered as a marker of inflammation, CRP measurement does not give a clear information about the type of inflammation or the extent of inflammation. CRP levels will be increased even in generalized inflammation and localized inflammation. They can also be increased in infectious causes of inflammation and non-infectious causes of inflammation too. So, CRP is often non-specific and has a poor diagnostic value. I hope this video was informative. Thank you so much for watching.